Okay, hi guys. Didn't get a video up yesterday because I was busy all day. I was at work and then went to club. But yeah, these are all my fins so far, so quite a way through it. I'm doing a second command team for my machine guns to make them two platoons of two rather than one platoon of four, for various rule-based reasoning. Essentially to have 8 platoons because he doesn't count as a platoon, my plane. So that when you split your army, you get 4 platoons on rather than 3 platoons on because you halve rounding down. So I would rather have 4 than 3. Um, these four bases here are representing my objectives because I need to make some objectives for my fins basically. These are two medium bases because objectives are a large base. It's the kind of standard size, which is two mediums. So two smalls make a medium, two mediums make a large, which is pretty neat really. Pretty simple kind of scheme. I put my command team back in the wrong place. So yeah, if I saw a 40k film made, I think I would like to see it done in a sort of arty way, in this kind of same way that Inception and Batman were done, in a sort of gritty, almost realism sense. But I suppose that isn't really 40k without Space Marines, of course. But obviously, I suppose that wouldn't happen, which is a bit sad, really. I think with an Inquisitor sort of investigating stuff on what seems like a relatively normal world, because there are lots of relatively normal worlds in 40k, they just don't focus on them. It's in what's that website we will link to? 1D4 Chan, I think that's what it's called. And it talks about how the Imperium actually isn't that terrible of a place. I mean, it is terrible, but lots of it isn't terrible as well. So yeah, and then so the film would be this: but the Inquisitor goes to a semi-non-terrible place, and it turns out to just be terrible and full of demons or something. I don't know. Which I think would be really cool. And obviously you have Space Marines at the end, being Space Marine. So you could sort of introduce 40k as a concepts, but sort of trickle them in more and more and more, and get it just gritty it up as you go through. Okay, the other question, which is today's question, I think, is about The Hobbit and who's actually playing The Hobbit. Well, I do have quite a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff. I painted some up last year because I really like Lord of the Rings, but I haven't really got into Hobbit films. I don't like them that much. They annoy me. But for the same price as like Bjorn the Bear model, you can get, for My Flames More, you basically get these platoons, which is those platoons, but they actually come as two platoons of 8, like this. And you actually get enough bases to make 2 extra command teams. This is why I didn't have to buy a command in the end. So all of that is for £30, or like Bjorn the Bear is like on a 50mm base, one bear and a bloke. It's not really, it's not really a worth it in my opinion. So lots of Flames of War. 30 quid's worth of Flames of War, £30 worth of Beyond the Bar Bear. Doesn't quite stack up in my opinion. Hence why I haven't got it. Some of the models are really nice. The spiders are really nice and the elves are really nice, but they're just too expensive basically. Alright guys, so tomorrow I'm going to be making some finished objectives. See you then. Bye.